it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Jeremy. Do a little bit of fishing, a little bit of golfing, and I like to document all of that. What I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be going over my kayak setup for the 2024 tournament season. Made a couple little tweaks and changes from last year. Last year was my first season fishing tournaments. I fished the YakAttack series here on the West Coast. And for my first season, I think I did okay. I finished in the top 50 in points. I had an opportunity to fish the Tournament of Champions. I believe I finished in the top 25 in that event. And I thought it was a pretty good showing for my first season. We hope to improve on that next year. Got some big goals. Hopefully we can get maybe a top 10 or two in the series coming up this next year. But I'm just going to take you along, show you all the upgrades that I've made to the kayak, and might help you out if you're thinking about getting into kayak fishing. This is really only my 4th year of having the kayak, I believe. So I've really dialed it into how I like it. One thing that I still haven't upgraded to that I'm really contemplating is getting a motor for the kayak. I fished the entire 2023 season with just pedal power, but I really see the value of having a motor, and spot lock would be amazing. So I'm still in the process of deciding that. We're gonna end up starting the season with just pedal power, but we'll see how it goes throughout the year. Maybe we'll get a bow mount trolling motor with some spot lock, or maybe we'll get another motor for the back. We'll have to just wait and see how the year plays out. Got some big plans for 2024 that I don't know if I'm going to be able to afford a motor on it, but we'll just have to wait and see. But let's take you along. We'll go through the whole kayak setup, and if you have any questions or comments, leave them down below in the comment section. I'd be glad to answer them. All right, let's get to the walkthrough. All right, so really the very first upgrade that I have made that has changed my world when it comes to kayak fishing is we finally purchased a truck and a trailer. I've had the trailer for a while, but we finally have a truck, so I don't have to use my wife's van anytime I want to go fishing. And my car topping days of this kayak are over with. This trailer's been a lifesaver, and my back has really appreciated it. All right, we'll just start up here at the front. I usually just lay my net here on top when I'm out on the water, and I did purchase this part from Navarre Kayak that I'm gonna probably end up putting a roto grip holder here for the kayak when the drive is down. I had the older model attached here that I would put the net resting on, but every time I lifted up the drive, that part would slide down. So I went with this one. The only problem with this one is when the drive is down, you really can't use these rod stagers. It's kind of at the wrong angle, so I don't know how I'm gonna fix this. I'm trying to figure out a way to still use these rod stagers when the drive is down, and I might show a little footage here of what it looks like and what I'm talking about, but it's just at the wrong angle that you can't really use these little rests on the side. So I gotta figure out some way to get it up just a little bit higher and angled back towards the seat a little bit more. But for right now, it'll work. I did upgrade the pedals on this pedal drive. They seem to be working out just fine. Inside the hatch, I just keep my life jacket in here, and I keep a little Plano box with some tools and a little first aid kit, and I have a change of dry clothes in here should anything really happen. Keep some rain gear in here, and I keep some other fishing tackle in there. I also have this bow strap that really helps out on the boat launches, tying down. All right, so then just in here in the drive, I just keep a little box with some pins and a flashlight, some emergency sunscreen, and some other little parts, and keep a bag in here with some money for launch fees. that's really all I use that for. Right here I'm running the double header from YakAttack. I've added another rotogrip holder here that holds my stakeout pole when I'm on the Delta, and that's what this is for. I use this out on the Delta. I really don't use it anywhere else. I've added a rod holder here. I like to use it here on my right side instead of the one that's on the left side over here. I'm just right-handed and feel like using it right here always is better for me, so that's what this is for. Still running this tray that I came up with. I have a video on my channel on this if you're interested. I'll leave it linked in the description below, but this just holds a bunch of junk under my seat. The rod stagers underneath the seat in these kayaks don't allow for much under seat storage, so I came up with this solution. On fishing days, I usually just keep a box here underneath the seat with things that I want to change out throughout the day. I keep the screen to my fish finder under there. I have added a second kayak cushion and the cush bar. The seat cushion was a big upgrade last year. It really helps out for those long days on the water. Right here I'm running a couple rotogrip holders on some extensions off of a track that I added on the back here, and I just use my catch board there. Right now I did change out one of the flush mounted rod holders to this aftermarket part from Navarre. I usually run my YakAttack flag here during tournament days so I can turn the light off once it gets light. I got this free cup holder. I'm just trying it out right here. I don't really think I'm going to leave it here, but I used to have the flag here before I upgraded to the YakAttack black pack. So I'm still in the process of trying to, I haven't even been out on the water with this YakAttack black pack. This will be the first day, so I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to set this all up. Like I said, this cup holder is not going to stay here, but for right now I just put it on there. I always carry a cooler in the back here. I got some items on the back of the seat, just extra scale, another flashlight, some WD-40 in case anything starts to squeak out on the water. I always keep a bag of soft plastics on top of my crate. Again, I used to use the Flambeau tough crate, so this I've upgraded here to this YakAttack, and man, this thing holds a lot of gear. We'll get to that in a minute. Right now I am running 6 rod holders on the YakAttack black pack. I got 3 on each side and 2 here in the back. I keep a waterproof thing for all my camera gear here in the very back, and if I don't need to worry about the light, I always just keep the YakAttack Visi pole here on the very back. When I've had it up here in the front, I've had it, you know, get entangled with some fishing lures, and it's kind of a pain in the butt. Right now I just have an extra rod holder off the side holding 9th pole. I got 9 poles with me today. If I'm at a lake like I am today, I usually just keep the paddle over here on the side, but when I'm on the Delta and it's grassy, I always have it in the double header over there. I have run my cabling for my fish finder in through the hatch here, and then I'm trying out a new camera mount here. I added this 90-degree adapter here and a through-hole kit that I'm running all the wires to. Let's get inside. So I'm running all those wires from the fish finder and this GoPro mount inside to the Dakota Lithium little power box here. Got that thing velcroed to the bottom, and as you can see, this black pack holds a lot of gear. Got a big box here. I've got my little terminal tackle box here. Got a couple little crankbait boxes, jerkbait box. Keeping all of these Kitechs in this little bin, and then I have an extra little bin down there of stuff that is stuff I'll never really need on the water, but in case I do, it's down there in that little container, and I just have this little jerky container that it holds my sunglasses and an A-rig. And then I usually just lay another box here on the top too. Don't really need it. I carry way too much gear, but it's there if I need it. So far I'm really liking this YakAttack black pack. Like I said, I haven't got it on the water, but just the customizing that you can do on this is crazy. And I added another little adapter here that maybe on those tournament days when I need the light and be able to get to the light and turn it off, I might attach it here, or I might add another little staging rod holder here. I might try the camera mount here. Like I said, there's just so many options with this box. So then up here we're running the Garmin 93 SV. I have a video of the install of this on my channel as well. I'll leave that linked in the description as well. But it's been a good unit. I've really enjoyed having the depth finder this year. I'm carrying another rod holder up here. Do a little trolling. I got it high enough to where it's up over the fish finder. And then on this side, I just keep my pliers and a pair of braid scissors on the outside of the pouch there, and I just throw baits down in there. And on this side I don't really keep a whole lot. I keep some scent here. And all right, well, that's pretty much my setup and what we're going to be running for the 2024 Yakabass season. I'm looking forward to it. I had a lot of fun last year fishing with a good group of guys, met some really nice people, and I'm looking forward to getting out there again. I think the first event is coming up here in February, I believe, in Oroville. Not sure if I'm going to make that event yet or not, but I will make the event that's out here at Folsom. So that's what I'm out here doing today, is trying to get a little practice on this lake. You know, they call Clear Lake the Bass Factory. I think this place could be called the Skunk Factory, because it's a tough lake. We'll see if we can get on any fish today. If you did like this video though, give it a thumbs up, leave me some comments down below, and if you have any pointers for this coming season, yeah, hit me up in the comment section. Appreciate it. Catch you on the next one.